What up, guys? Today I am very pleased to finally announce to you, to share with you guys my collaboration with Shear Revival. Basically, what we've created is an oil-based clay. And so the idea is that we took the optimal characteristics of an oil base, the fact that it doesn't dry, its resilience, and its unique, very intuitive styling capabilities, and mix that in with a clay, kind of a neutral type of shine, a nice grittiness, texture, versatility, flexibility, and kind of mush that all together. Because no, there are already other oil-based clays on the market, readily available, but they're also very expensive. The ones that are on the better performing end, very expensive, and then on the other end, there are ones that just don't perform so much like a clay. And so what we wanted to do was make a happy medium, something that's affordable, something that is very intuitive to use, yet really optimal of both characteristics. And so it's been a very long developmental process, just because we've had a lot on our plate, but also the fact that this is a hard product to master. I mean, you're working with opposites. An oil-based pomade, greasy, kind of waxy, a little strong, oily, yet a clay, also strong, but gritty, texture, dry, matte. And so to create that happy medium with what appears to be opposites is very difficult, but at the same time you get something that's very beautiful. And kind of on our part, as you guys know, the summer, it was very kind of frustrating summer, very difficult, couldn't really juggle multiple things. And so things on the surface were put on hold, but there's still a lot of development that went into play during the summer. Also, Zach had a lot on his plate, and so kind of on the surface, we couldn't really share with you guys. We couldn't really afford the time to kind of preview for you guys, because all of our time was spent just formulating the product. And so our goal was to create something that is lightweight, not greasy at all, yet very medium firm hold, beautiful texture, but kind of a texture and a neutral shine that allows you to both style a clean, quiet, beautifully shaped pomp, or go to a nice, loose, textured kind of pomp, or whatever you want. Because the idea was also keep it extremely flexible, versatile, because that is the optimal characteristics of an oil base and a clay. And for me personally, if you guys have kind of kept up with the blog still, that gymming has become part of my daily routine. I go every day. It's been so for the past 6 months, and it is in every weekday part of my lifestyle now. And this was kind of my attempt to make a pomade that was a lot more gym friendly. I know you guys have talked about this a lot, and I kind of brushed it off, but I see your point now. There needs to be something. Before this collab, before I finally received this last sample, which definitely would be my go-to every time now, but before I was using what many of you guys probably also consider a kind of strong clay. I mean, makes sense, right? Something super strong, something dry, and something easy to wash out. But the issue is with the cement clay, it's a little too brutal. I mean, it's it hurts to restyle with for the most part. I can't run my fingers through it sometimes, and it's actually very discomforting. At the same time, it's water-based, so the sweat not only kind of ruins the hairstyle as it comes out, but also once it kind of dissolves, the product kind of messes things up. And so the idea here is to basically take the optimal characteristics of oil base, water resilient, very kind of strong, and also never gives up that strength during the day. It maintains it and is able to fight against any sort of sweating. But at the same time, that's normally greasy. And so what we do is take in the clay, dry it up, and kind of keep it neutral, keep things very clean and not greasy. Because I mean, you can get away with a super strong oil base, and your hair is gonna stay relatively nice. But if you try to even touch it during the day, you're gonna make that barbell all greasy, and no one wants to work out after you on that rack if you're gonna leave the barbell all greasy. No one likes that. And I know you guys are thinking you guys wipe it down, but you guys don't wipe it down. No one ever wipes it down at the gym. And so we need a different solution. And this is kind of my personal kind of perspective on it. Something that is lightweight, stays soft because it's oil based, so you can restyle it during the day. You can kind of just sweep it back, still looks good, of course. Yet it is also kind of firm and is also kind of resilient against sweating. And I think this is something for me personally that would definitely work whenever I go to the gym. And so that was my kind of like my personal perspective on it, but I'm very happy with what we made. It's been one hell of a process of developing this product just because it's been so hard balancing the two. Like every single other sample just maybe it's just like too much clay, too much texture, too dry. At the same time, it can be like a little too waxy, too greasy. And I wanted to take advantage of Shear Revival, Zach's kind of, every single homebrewer has its own like kind of take on things. They all have their own like uniqueness, and like whenever you try a product, you can also tell it's like, oh, Clayton of Old Dudes like cooked this one, Steve Lockhart's cooked this one, or Zach cooked this. Like you can always tell, and Zach's always have this like kind of beautiful cleansiness to it. They stay extremely lightweight, but you can always get strength out of it. And I wanted to take advantage of that, mix it in with like a clay, and really kind of optimize his unique taste, his unique twist on things. And so I believe that's what we've successfully done here. And I'm very happy with it, and we hope to release it in the very near future. We gotta still hash out a few small details on the logistics side. The formula's definitely like ready to go. I mean, this thing's beautiful, but we still gotta hash these things out. So in the near future, definitely before the holiday season, that's what we're aiming to do. And I mean, I guess I should give you guys the name. We're gonna call this one Cellar Door. And the reason why we chose that name was to really keep with the Shear Rival theme. Kind of everything is kind of every single product revolves around a movie, a classic movie, and this one is no different. And Cellar Door comes from a popular or famous like quote from the movie, and I'm not going to butcher it but try to remember it, but I'll just go ahead and read it off. This famous linguist once said that of all the phrases in the English language, of all the endless combinations of words in all of history, that cellar door is the most beautiful. And with that, you guys should probably be able to figure out what movie it is. It's something that me and him kind of toss out different ideas, different like kind of movies that we loved and that would inspire a good product, and we all landed on this one. And very happy with that choice, and even more happy with this product. Again, we're hoping to release it like in the very near future. We're definitely trying to push it before the holiday season, make it available to you guys, because we believe it's something you guys deserve. Something that is kind of something that will fit in to a certain area in this market that we feel that should have been satisfied a long time ago. Just because, I mean, that's what we do with these collabs. You know, we create something new and we create something that fits into what we believe has not been satisfied in the market. And that's what we hope to do. That's what we strive to do every single time here on the Pomp. And yeah, so I'll leave you guys with that. Hopefully that's enough information to basically kind of satisfy you guys for a while. And hopefully I'll be back to give you guys the final release date and more information on that in the very near future. But of course, you guys posted with everything, you guys updated with everything, and peace.